Okay, so you joined me logging into the server. Well, that's obvious, isn't it, to be fair, when it says on your screen logging in. However, so I've made some changes to the server. For those of you who have watched, what would that be, potentially part 3 of removing admin duties. You'll see that I was here with the base. I had an issue with the car, just driving it full quite right. I'll be honest, I did have to bring some admin gear with me. This was from the admin base, admin backpack, everything. I can explain myself, and it's simply because the server was just not spawning in any loot, and oh yes, I have tried to fix that, he says. But yes, to be fair, a flaw in this right now is I've literally just reset the server for the first time. Well, not the first time, but I've just reset after putting in the boosted loot, and yes, I should probably have given the server a little while. For some reason, unlimited stamina, I'm having an issue with it. I was having an issue as well with the .json files. However, I managed to finally get those to work. As you would have seen last episode where I was commentating on the not an admin kind of side of things. Yeah, my character was starving, and I'll be honest, I was in the admin base and I just collected a bit of food because yeah, I kind of need to just be able to run around and check the server. So right, although it's not looking good at the moment, I'm not going to completely... Yes, can you leave me alone please, Mr. Zombie? I'm not going to completely just give up yet that it hasn't worked, and oh, I miss unlimited stamina so much. Please leave me alone. So I've boosted the loot all the way up, and yes, because I want it to be, high loot server. As I say, I'm not one of these people that's like, oh yeah, you're gonna find AKs and M4s like on the coast. It's just, I think that was down there, just past the school, which is a good sign. It means that an event should be working, because so when I was messing with the files, the types.xml file was actually invalid when I put through a validator. So yes, well, when I put the file, well, not the file, but the code into the server again, it was valid. I made some changes and it was all valid. XML I don't like messing with. Also the .json, the gameplay CSG.json, that was invalid. However, I don't know why it was invalid. Yeah, that's going to be over there near the school. Yeah, there you go. So maybe I'm glad I didn't build there, because originally I was going to build there. And then, if you watch that other video, so I was totally silent, but the barn over there that I was going to base at, I couldn't get the Humvee inside, and I didn't like that, so I thought I'd go to an old school base that I used to do back in the day. But that's good because, well, gas zone, yeah, that would have caught me out. So, yes, if I got every type of drink, pretty much. I actually found these at the air base northwest. For some guys, you're cheating everything. No, I'm not, I swear. Right, the issue is this car's not going to have any water in it, which means I'm going to have to get water in the car. I don't know why I've decided to put, can you open the boot? Why I've decided to put cars in the server only spawning with jerry cans. That's not ideal. I should have put a line of code in for water, but it doesn't matter. Well, it does, because it's a pain in the arse. But yeah, I'm trying to think. So just a little stream down there. I'm not willing to re-walk back into that town. I know that the water fountain is just kind of there, but yeah, I mean, I know exactly where the water fountain is, but I want to make sure that I was just pointing you into the right direction. Yeah, so on there, isn't it? It's got that, like, yeah, I didn't need to prove myself, but at the same time, mentally I'm like, I need to be pinpointing stuff. Okay, what I might just do is drive the car up the road. I don't like how this works in this game because, of course, like, off the bat, the engine is going to die from no coolant. Yeah, that's one thing that annoys me a little bit. So I'm going to get it by accident, which doesn't matter too much. Right, let's just start the engine. Let's just go. I'm short shifting, like that's going to make a difference. What is that over there? I don't remember ever going over there back in the day. And as I say, I used to have a base here. I don't know where I want to go for loot because I've kind of been all over. Actually, I haven't looted this top half of the town, but the issue is, as I say, will that have loot that's been reset? I see zombies though. There's not a lot of zombies, but there's definitely zombies. Well, don't know. Not as many as I'm used to. I don't know, it's because when we had the first version of the server, oh my god, there was just zombie after zombie. It was impossible to run anywhere. Okay, so at least we got that one, because we'll need it for the radiator, but two, it's actually quite nice for, yeah, being able to drink. I believe there was a half decent base location up here, so I feel like it was up here, it used to be, maybe not. This might actually be a dead end, not lead to anything. I didn't actually want to come this way, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not really much to explore up here. Any chance that's just got any usable items? No, because those wrecks should have more items spawn on them now. But okay. As I say, I'm pretty sure this doesn't really lead to anywhere because when we used to base up here, that's not a half bad base location. Yeah, the old words confused there, but that's not bad. You can whack a car in there, build that up. I don't see many people coming up here. As I say, I feel like there's another little house up here. I may be wrong, but I feel like it's one that many years ago I looked at and I was like, that would be a nice base because it's so hidden. Maybe not hidden exactly. There's a few locations on this game where, like, years ago I would have seen them. It is. I have found it again. And it's got a car working here. Yes, this was the house. I was just thinking, who would ever come up here? And yeah, you got the greenhouses for food. Yeah, after all these years I finally come back up here. Okay, it was here. Nothing there though. Okay, we've got a drink. At least there's something. Yes, it's a little bit annoying if I can't get the loot to spawn in. Boosted as hell. I know initially it was. If I'm being honest, I think I'm ready for server reset number 3. Because this is... Yeah, I've reset it twice, have I now? Or 3 times. I think I'm just ready to do it again because... Yeah, a little start from fresh. Again. Like, I'm sort of learning from my mistakes of what I'm doing wrong. Like, it's a... Like, you even got a little pond there as well, so if you have chlorine tablets, then you're good for water, but as well you can fish. That's not bad. That's not a bad base location at all, I'll be honest. If I do end up having to reset the server, then that is an option for a little solo base, because, yeah, I don't know. It's different, isn't it? Yeah, so it's a little bit annoying if I do have to reset the server again. I don't know, I'm sort of lost. And I know that sounds bad, but yes. I'm not going to give up just yet because, as I say, sorry, I'm just trying to think where I want to go. Well, yeah, because the server's just been reset, right? Like, I might have to wait for everything to spawn in. So that'll be a tomorrow job, is just to go around, see if the loot's boosted, and if it's not, then sadly the server will have to be reset again, right? And I'll just have to learn from my mistakes each and every time. Is it ideal? No, because then I put hours into, you know, building up the admin base, well, you know, parts of it, and running around the server and seeing if things are working. So like, it's not an easy task. Well, it is an easy task, but it's quite a time-consuming task. And yes, I mean, although I'm pretty much free over the weekend, is that really how I want to spend my weekend? No. So my goal, I don't know. It's just, let's just see if this works. I haven't really been to these buildings. I have driven past them, so you know, I'm not going to be totally deflated if there's no loot in them. I mean, look, that's there, okay? I mean, clothes are boosted. At the end of the day, like, everything gets boosted, right? So, oh well. On no food, I'm not really going to say that's any step in the right direction. I might have to check over a few more XML files as well, just make sure everything is valid still. As I say, I just have an issue with XML files. I kind of learnt from my mistake of editing the files inside of like the Nitrado server thing itself. Then I started doing it via XML validators, and they all seem to be valid, but it seems like over time they just go invalid. I don't know. We have some weird issues. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just simply that lack of coding skills that I've got. I'll have to go through everything individually, make sure that things are spawning, making sure that XML files are actually valid. And I think I might keep this video, even though it's not gone the way I wanted, you know, with loot, etc. Because, yeah, as I think said earlier, right, it just shows you, and as I said in previous videos, it kind of shows you the struggles. And it's good to be able to, you know, if somebody's watching me waffle on till now, then it's good to show people that, you know, don't just give up exactly. You know, give you a couple of ideas what might be wrong with your server. You know, run code from XML validators. There's a heli crash over there. This will go well with my non-admin series because, you know, I'm just driving a car. You know, I didn't really want to have another car, to be fair, for that series, so this may just be the car that I use, kind of going to and from admin duties more than anything, so I don't have to, you know, keep accidentally destroying my series cars in the process. This loot counts as my admin series, so when I forget where the loot came from in like 24 hours time, and someone accuses me of, you know, spawning in all of a sudden with more loot, this is the reason why. I hate that every time I get out of the car, the character's looking away I don't like. Oh shit, he's actually come after me. Get back, Shadrach. Oh. Shit. Shit. Oh, this not good. You know it's not good when you're forced chamber rounds. That's when you know you've run out of ammo and you've missed a lot of shots. So when you came in with, oh, a box, more ammo though. That will do me happily. Okay. So also I found the rack mag actually on the first day without doing anything to the server, which surprised me because I actually thought for some reason that the update was out, but I'm feeling like we are in 1.20. I'm a little bit confused if I'm being honest. I've heard that assault boots are actually the best. Yeah, well, they've got better insulation, but I've also heard damage wise. I was watching a video and yeah, they're just the absolute goat. Right. What I'll do is I'll reload the. Oh, we got baby AK as I used to call it. People used to really like take the piss when I used to call it that back in the day. But I see no lies. It's just a baby version of the AK, right? So you know, fuck 'em. I do not have storage. I think I'm a bit used to like my admin storage pack as well, or whatever, because it's of course got like 600 storage, so it's brilliant. Well, no, for an admin, right? Like, that kind of stuff. DMR mag, just because I might one day need the 308 rounds, so that can go there. 5.56. I like these type of helmets, like camouflaged helmets. They're quite cool. Okay, a little bit of a disappointing helicopter crash. I feel like a lot of them have been disappointing at the moment in this server. However, I have the absolute and utmost worst luck for heli crashes in this game. In official servers back in the day, we'd find a heli crash. I go up to it, you find maybe a medium tent, you know, the small ones. For some reason I had a medium tent though. And you'd find like a mini AK or even a pistol like that, right? Like the FX that was on the floor. That was my luck. Anybody else would go there. LARs, AUGs, you know, you name it, right? I have the utmost worst luck when it comes down to helicopter crashes. So what we're going to do is we're going to check into this town, and if there's no loot, there's no loot. There's not really much I can do about it now tonight, seeing as I actually got to go to bed soon, which is really depressing to say, but yes, I do very early starts work, so it's an early night. But actually no, it's not that early, but compared to what I used to do, it's an early night, so yes. Let's have a little run around this town and just see if we can find anything that's worth being interested in, and maybe thinking, oh, the server's fixed, you know, like there's a lot more loot. I mean, 2 bits of clothing in a house, that really impressed me. Don't know. I mean, most type of houses that have much, I don't know. You got unknown food in there, and that is it. So when we first had the server running, and I feel like I'd done it all right before it came to installing another mod, and that's, as I say, I'll keep repeating this because the first iteration of the server seemed pretty strong. You know, loot was really boosted. You'd find food everywhere, and you know, it was easy to survive, which, you know, was nice, right? And we don't mind it so being easy to survive in a sense of food and drink. You know, I'm fairly decent with guns. Base raiding and building, you know, we'd like that to be a bit harder. Well, I personally would. So yeah, anyway, it was all well, and then yeah, I added in a helicopter mod, which, as I say in each video where I bring this up, I'm not going to mention a name, I'm not going to say anything. I didn't like that mod anyway, but I think me installing that into a file just didn't go well with the server, and well, yeah, that's all she wrote. So I mean, here we are now with server struggles, and yeah, I'm honestly not too sure, because I feel like the server was running for about a week or two before helicopters, and we had not many issues, so don't trust me too much on that. time frame. However, I've just walked along as well, and I check, nothing in there. Okay, this doesn't seem too good. Which means tomorrow, well, tomorrow, whenever that will be for you guys watching this, and let me give you an idea, it is 8 o'clock on Friday the 23rd of May. Also, okay, there is a lot of unknown food cans sorting. So of course tomorrow will be Saturday, and yes, I mean, I might put this video up straight away because, well, then the sequel to this video will be tomorrow. So yes, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of gut wrenching a little bit. You put so much time and effort into something and then it doesn't work, and then like the other day I just had to have a, well, it was a day or two, I just had to have a break from this game. I was so fed up after putting, 22 hours in. Like, literally, I know for the, was it Monday, I put in 11 hours on this game, right, and everything was working until it wasn't, and it was just so gut wrenching. And then, because you spent all that time and you do something wrong or whatever, then you get confident in the servers working, and I didn't fully check that everything was working as well. I thought, okay, well, I'll fix it now, like, I'm just gonna go build, right, this is it. But it wasn't, and yeah, stuff like that's just a bit gut wrenching. You spend so much time, you really build your base for the second time, all to go, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna have to remove it all now. Oh, my vest is actually buggered. So yeah, it's not great, and it's not nice, but it just doesn't look buggered, that vest. Oh no, I can see actually at the top it looks a bit, yeah. So yes, I don't know. I'm gonna have to just give it a proper try tomorrow again. Try not to mess with too much, because all I need really is the cars to work. Everything else I can work on slowly but surely. Yeah, that's all I can really say to myself. But yeah, as I say, it's just not like fun. Like, you buy a server because you want to play the game, not because you want to sit there on Nitrado editor for however many hours a day to try and get a server to work that then doesn't work. Well, no, it does work. As I say, I know this is all like a massive skill issue thing, but this is what it is like for people who are newer to it, right? Like, honestly, the other day I was just thinking, I'd rather pay someone to fucking edit this. I try not to swear in these videos, and I've said that a few times, but yeah, you get to that point. So yeah, I don't know. But the server will get there. Ideally in the next week, over the weekend I'm really gonna just figure it out, and I have people, in the server helping me. Well, not exactly helping me, because I am the editor and all that of the server, so at least knowing that I can take some sort of input from the other members of staff would be nice. So yes, however, I don't know if I'm going to drive all the way back to the base, because yeah, it's just a drive, isn't it? I mean, it's not a long drive, but I'm thinking this video is quite long. It didn't even end up being successful, and tomorrow we'll have to see, if anything's works. Just let the server do its thing overnight, let all the items life cycle time deplete, and go from there. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what else to say apart from that, but yes. So I know you're probably thinking, why is he constantly flashing those brake lights? It's just because they weren't working on a Hummer earlier. We got headlights. We do. Okay, so the Hummer's just got no lights in it for some reason when it spawns in. So yes, well actually that was a rapid drive back. So yes, you guys will join me in, I don't know what type of episode will be next, because now recording this and putting it out there, ideally today, I might just go get a little bit of scran, find some snacks to eat, watch a certain farming program from an Englishman that used to be part of a very famous trio. I don't know if I can actually say the program on like video, so that's why I'm describing it, but it's very obvious. So yes, we will get this video out there. It means that then everything's not going to be in order, because if I do have to reset the server, then the admin life stuff, I still want to put that content out there, the already recorded stuff. However, a server reset will then get rid of non-admin life, sorry, not admin life. So yeah, that would then remove kind of, well, all this, right, like starting to build and all the other bits I've done, my outfit and etc etc. So yes, but on that note, or should we finish it how those 3 people would finish it? And on that disappointment, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.